It was a quiet afternoon. The kind of quiet that feels heavy. No wind, no voices. Just stillness. Max sat by the front door. He hadn't moved for hours. His ears lifted at every tiny sound, the creak of wood, the distant hum of a car engine, footsteps passing by outside. Every time, he hoped. Every time, he was wrong. 3 days ago, his owner had left the house. But this time, something was different. No goodbye, no return, no familiar footsteps walking back through that door. Max didn't understand death, but he understood absence. And that absence was breaking him. We often ask a heartbreaking question. Do dogs understand when someone dies? Or are we simply projecting our own emotions onto them? For years, people believed dogs lived in the moment, that they didn't dwell on the past, that they couldn't grasp something as complex as loss. But science tells a very different story. Dogs may not understand death the way humans do. They don't think in abstract concepts like forever or afterlife. But what they do understand is far more emotional, far more real, and in many ways, more painful. Inside a dog's brain lies something incredible, a structure strikingly similar to ours, especially in the areas responsible for emotions. Studies using MRI scans have shown that dogs experience activity in the caudate nucleus, the same region, linked to love, attachment, and emotional bonding in humans. This isn't just instinct. This is connection. When your dog looks at you, when their tail wags uncontrollably, when they wait for you by the door, their brain is responding in ways that are surprisingly human. And here's the truth most people don't realize. To a dog, you are not just an owner, you are their world. Now imagine this. One day that world vanishes. No explanation, no closure, just silence. Dogs don't understand death as an event. They don't think, my owner has passed away. Instead, they feel something else. Confusion, anxiety, a deep aching sense that something is terribly wrong. They search. They wait. They listen. Because in their mind, you should come back. And when you don't, that's when the real pain begins. Grief in dogs doesn't look like human grief. But it's there. Quiet, subtle, and deeply emotional. A grieving dog may stop eating, sleep more than usual, lose interest in play, whine or howl at night, stay near places filled with memories. Some dogs even become withdrawn, as if a part of them is missing. Because in a way, it is. They may sit by your bed, wait near your chair, or stare at the door for hours, not because they understand death, but because they don't understand why you're gone. There was a dog who waited at a train station every single day for years. His owner had died, but he didn't know that. All he knew was this. This is where we used to meet. So he kept coming back. Every day. Same time. Same place. Waiting. Hoping. Believing. Stories like these aren't rare. They're everywhere. Because loyalty in dogs doesn't fade with time. It doesn't weaken with absence. If anything, it grows stronger. Here's where things become truly heartbreaking. Humans understand death. We know what it means. We can process it. Eventually. We accept it. Dogs can't. They don't get closure. They don't have answers. They live in a loop of waiting. Hoping. Wondering. For them, it's not. They are gone forever. It's, why haven't they come back yet? And that question never really goes away. Some scientists believe dogs can sense changes in the human body. Changes in scent, in behavior, in energy. There are documented cases where dogs stayed unusually close to their owners before they passed away, refusing to leave their side, as if they knew something was coming. But even then, understanding is different from feeling. Dogs may sense the change, but they still don't understand the end. The good news? Dogs are resilient. With time, love, and care, they begin to adapt. They may not forget, but they learn to live again. New routines help. New bonds form. But a part of them always remembers, because love once formed doesn't simply disappear. Even in a dog's heart. Do dogs understand death? Not the way we do. They don't think about it. They don't define it. They don't explain it, but they feel something else. Something pure. Something raw. Something heartbreakingly real. They feel loss. They feel absence. They feel love that suddenly has nowhere to go. And maybe that's even more powerful than understanding. Because while humans learn to let go, Dogs never truly do. There is something deeply mysterious about the way dogs communicate. They don't use words. They don't explain their feelings. And yet, somehow we understand them. A slow wag of the tail. A quiet whine in the night. Eyes that seem to ask questions no one can answer. When a dog loses someone, their language changes. They become quieter, more observant.